Namaskar, Namaste, Sadnam, Namatakurasinosiam, Machkasiam, hi to all our relations. Blessed be and welcome here to this yoga practice. So we've been going through the elements this week, so today is to be focused on the energy of the earth. So we're actually going to start lying down. So you can lay yourself down on your back, but bring the soles of your feet together as if you're coming into a Baddha Konasana or a butterfly pose. And just lay down onto your back and place your hands just above the hip creases. And just breathe into your belly. Invite your breath to flow all the way down into your hips, down through the lumbar and sacrum, and into Mother Earth. And we'll begin here by visualizing ourselves growing roots deep down into Mother Earth, grounding yourself into Mother Earth. I am one with the earth. I am grounded. I am stable. I am strong. As you begin to deepen and expand your breaths, inhaling, filling your belly and filling the hips. And as you exhale, the belly falls and the energy goes down through the lower back, down into the earth. Envision yourself growing roots from every part of your body. And breathe here, deepening your breath with each cycle. Maybe you can fill up a little more. Maybe you hold for a moment and then exhale. Allowing the Divine Mother to hold you grounded, stable, and strong. Connecting to your breath, connecting to your back body, and opening the hips. Opening and allowing the pelvic floor to relax. Connecting into your root chakra and sacral chakra. Space of groundedness and stability and creative life force potential. Find a deep breath in and a big sigh. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, plant your feet so that the heels are about 6 inches, 5 to 6 inches away from your seat. Just enough space that if you were to reach towards your heels, you could just graze your heels with your fingertips. As if we're setting up for a bridge posture, Setubandhasana. And you're going to press into your feet and your heels. Engage the thighs, tuck your belly button in. And on your next inhale, lift your pelvis a few inches off of the ground. Just the first few vertebrae lifting the sacrum and coccyx. And then maybe 2 or 3 more vertebrae come off the ground till you're just below the mid-back, floating above the ground. And plant your arms on the sides of your body, palms pressing into the earth. Feel your shoulder blades intending their way to hug underneath the chest. And breathe here for 5 breaths, just floating above the ground a little bit. Our practice today will be about grounding, connecting to the earth element, cultivating a sense of safety, a sense of connection, and a sense of always having and being enough. I have everything I need. I have everything I want. I am always enough. I am grounded. I am stable. I am strong. Deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the hips back down to the ground. Deep breath once you reach the ground. Exhale, extend your right leg out and flex that right foot so the right heel is flexed and the toes are pointing towards the sky. Deep breath here. Exhale, bring your left knee in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers over top of the left shin. Squeeze the left knee in towards your left armpit or shoulder. Keeping that right leg flexed to the sky, remember. And feel this entry into the hip flexors as you stretch the back of that right leg. And you contract the left psoas muscles, squeezing them together. Hopefully wringing out or massaging out any stuck frustration, tension, held energy in the reproductive centers or in the root and sacral chakras, the groins and psoas, where we often hold frustration, anger, and past emotions that are now affecting our core sense of safety, balance, and connection. Breathing here, 10 breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower that foot down flat on the ground, again back to a bridge position, and bring the right foot in to meet, setting back up for our light Setu Bandhasana, our half bridge pose. And you're going to press into the feet again, lower the arms down on your sides, pressing into the palms. And again, inhale the pelvis up, just so you're lifting the sacrum, the lower back, the lumbar, the sacrum, the coccyx, and maybe 3 or 4 vertebrae up towards the middle spine, so that most of the back is still on the ground, but your pelvis and the lower back are lifted. And breathe here for 5 breaths. Really press into your feet. Feel the strength engaging in the quadriceps, in the legs, in the feet. And envision those roots growing from the feet into the earth, drinking in the energy of life. Deep breath in, big sigh, inhale, exhale, lower your sacrum back down to the ground, keep the right foot where it is, extend the left leg out straight, flexing that left foot, pressing the heel into the ground, inhale, exhale, bring your right knee in towards your chest or in towards the right side rib cage or right armpit, wherever it starts to move naturally. If it gets stuck anywhere along the way, just let the knee rest where it is, even if that means you just have space to bring the knee just above the hips or so. Listen to your body. Otherwise, squeeze that knee in towards your rib cage, in towards your chest. Breathing into the right side now, massaging out that psoas muscle, all those connective tissues of the hip flexors, which may be carrying old energy. Find a deep breath in. Big sigh. Inhale. And as you exhale, release that right leg and lower both legs down straight. Inhale your arms behind your head, reach your fingertips and point your toes, lengthening the spine, stretching through the whole back body. Reach and point the toes, stretch everything out, lengthen completely. 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knees towards your chest and bring the hands atop the shins. Roll back and forth along your spine. We're going to flip ourselves up into our seats and coming up into a seat onto your sits bones. Pull the flesh of your seat out from underneath you and find Sukhasana, easy pose. One foot in front of the other, heel to heel or ankle to ankle or shin to shin, depending on the openness in your hips. Finding your straight spine, place your hands down on your knees, and we'll start with some Sufi grinds. So I want you to actively press your knees down as you pull yourself forward. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And continue this motion as long as there's no pain in the knees. Continue pressing the knees down as you come forward and back. Just intending a bit more openness in the hip flexors throughout our practice today to connect to that root energy. And switch directions, leaning over to the opposite side of that circle. Circulating the energy of the Kundalini Shakti up from the pelvic floor, up through the spine. As you continue growing your roots down, I am grounded, I am stable, I am strong. I am infinite creative life force potential. I am balanced. I am always enough. Inhale into center. Big sigh. Inhale your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Inhale, the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back and down. One more time. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Place your fingertips behind you. Press your knees in towards the ground actively. Lift the chest, look up, breathe here. Inhale, straighten out the spine, straighten out the gaze. Plant the hands in front of your shins and roll your way onto your hands and knees. Planting your hands underneath the shoulders, shoulders in line with the wrists, knees in line with the hips. Finding a tabletop position. Straight spine in your tabletop position. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Moving through 5 cat-cows with your breath. Inhale back to a neutral spine. Exhale, bring your toes together, send your knees wide to the edges of your mat. Sink your seat down towards your heels, but keep the arms straight and the chest lifted here. Sway side to side into the hips. Lean to the one side and then the other, synchronizing your movement with your breath, really feeling those psoas. Inhale into center. Exhale, walk your hands over towards your right side, folding over that right thigh. Breathing here, 5 breaths. Inhale, pressing into the palms, straightening out the arms. Exhale, walk yourself over to the opposite side, bringing the chest over that left thigh. Breathing here. Inhale, pressing into the palms, straighten out the arms. Exhale, walk your hands back into center. Inhale in center. Exhale, pull yourself forward back to your tabletop position. Knees come parallel, toes are tucked. Hips in line with the knees, body in one long line, looking towards the ground. Pressing into the fingertips, the pads of the hands, and the heels of the hands. Tuck your toes, tilt the pelvis up, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog, looking between your toes. Pedal out your feet and really bend the knees a fair bit here as you start to stretch the backs of the legs. Pedaling out the feet and feeling your feet connecting to the earth. Taking your time to stretch out the backs of the legs, lengthen the spine, strengthen the arms, open the chest in your downward facing dog. Taking a deep inhale and a big sigh. Pausing in stillness in your downward dog. Pressing into the fingertips, pads of the hands, heels of the hands. Pressing the chest towards your knees, looking between your feet. And breathing into the backs of your heels. Breathing into the backs of your legs. Allowing the energy to ground you. Feeling grounded, stable, and strong. And close your eyes, breathe here, envision yourself growing roots from your fingertips, from the centers of your hands, and from the toes and heels of your feet. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly walk your feet towards your hands, one little step at a time. Really pressing the feet into the ground as you move. Really connecting to the bottoms of your feet and connecting the feet to the earth. Slowly making your way forward for Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Maybe bending the knees a fair bit for this first fold if your legs haven't been warmed up too much yet, and taking hold of either elbow with the hands, cradling the arms, allowing the weight of the arms to give some extra gravity in order to lengthen the spine. Soften into your fold here. Breathe deeply and remember that we are connecting to the earth. We are grounding ourselves. Work with the affirmations throughout the practice. I am grounded, I am stable, I am strong. I am always supported. I am always enough. Find a deep breath here. A big sigh. Inhale. Exhale, reach your arms behind your body. Interlace your fingers at the sacrum. And then inhale, stretch the arms out behind the shoulder blades. Maybe folding in a little bit more deeply as you stretch the arms, open the chest and shoulders in your Uttanasana. 3 breaths. Exhale, lower the hands back down to your lower back. And release the arms, slide them down alongside the legs. Plant the palms in front of the feet, pardon me. Inhale, halfway lift onto fingertips. Exhale, planting the hands, step back, plank pose. Breathe in your plank and really feel the toes connecting to the ground and feel the fingertips, heels and pads of the hands connecting to the ground. Pressing the heels back, really feeling yourself grounding here. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower your knees down to your mat, coming into a tabletop position for a moment. Deep breath in your tabletop. Big breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, big toes together. Send your knees wide. Bring your seat back to your child's pose. Lower chest, lower forehead. Find a deep inhale. Exhale, slide and slither down onto your belly, slowly making your way into a cobra pose, baby cobra with the palms beneath the shoulders, lifting the chest, gaze up, heart up, shoulders away from your ears, breathing here in your cobra. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Again, keep the shoulders away from the ears, evolving our back bend into the Sphinx posture. Sphinx posture embodies a structure which has stood the test of time, grounded on top of the earth, on shifting sands for thousands of years. When we embody this posture, we are embodying fortification, the infinite nature of creation, and the power to withstand all forms of adversity and challenges as a result of our foundational construction of self. Breathe here and feel your hips pressing into the ground. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. Open your heart and envision your roots growing from your legs and feet, drinking in the energy of the earth. And that energy rises up and out the top of the head. 10 more breaths here. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Inhale. Exhale, slide the arms forward, straightening out the arms. Bring your forehead to the earth. Breathe here. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, plant your hands beneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, push your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in your downward dog in stillness. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower your knees down to your mat. Keep the knees together, the feet together. Tops of the feet flatten out onto your mat. Bring your seat to meet your heels, your chest over top of the thighs. You bring your arms along the sides of your legs, shoulders resting atop the knees, and forehead to your mat. Finding Garbhasana, fetus pose or embryo pose, and breathing here. See yourself here, sinking into the womb of Mother Earth, returning to the creation before the creation, the Earth herself, sinking into her space of nourishment and love, unconditional love, helping us always to evolve and grow. We are always here in this space of the care of the Mother. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your arms out in front of you, press into the palms, lift your seat off your heels, tuck your toes, hands beneath the shoulders, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, big breath out. Inhale your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring that foot in between your hands, lower your back knee down, finding a low lunge. Inhale, arms up, breathe. Big sigh. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your fingertips down on either side of your right heel. Send your left seat to meet your left heel. Point right toes to the sky. Keep chest lifted. Exhale, come forward. Chest is still lifted. And we'll move through that 4 times, sending the seat back to the heel, toes to the sky on the front foot, and back forward. Moving back and forth through the hip flexors and through the opposite sides of the legs. 2 more. Coming forward into your lunge, planting your palms, straighten out that back leg, step back, plank pose, chaturanga to the ground. Inhale your back bend, low cobra, cobra, or upward facing dog if you're ready. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath here. Big sigh. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, grounded, stable, and strong. Lower that back knee to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Feel your breath rising from your feet. Big sigh. Inhale here. Exhale, fingertips on either side of that left heel. Send your right heel to meet your right hip to meet your right heel. Toe, left toes to the sky, chest forward. And exhale, forward. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Last one. Coming into your lunge, planting your hands on either side of that left foot, straighten out the right leg, step back, plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga to the ground. Inhale, your back bend of choice. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, downward dog. Big sigh. Inhale here. Exhale, big toes together, knees wide to the edges of your mat. Keep your chest lifted, the arms straight, toes pointed behind. Sway side to side. Pressing into the fingertips, the pads and heels of the hands. Lift your chest off the thighs. Tuck your toes again. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring that foot to the outside of your right hand. Lower your back knee down. Finding a lizard pose. Breathing here with the right foot flat. And the chest open. Just starting to sink into those hip flexors a little bit more. And if you feel like the hips are opening a bit already, then spread your right toes wide and open that right hip, coming onto the edge of your right foot, keeping that foot flexed as you open the knee. And walking your hands forward, coming down onto your elbows. And that's if it's accessible to you. Feel free to stay up with straight arms if that works better. And we'll breathe here for 10 breaths. Inhale, big sigh. Inhale, exhale, press into the hands, straighten out the arms, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, flatten out that right foot again. Inhale, opening the chest, breathe here a couple of breaths. Pressing into the palms, inhale, straighten that left leg, send the right leg back to meet the left. Chaturanga down through your plank into your back bend. Inhale up. Exhale up and back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Big sigh. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring that foot to the outside of your left hand. Lower that back knee down. And breathing here with the chest forward. Sinking into those psoas muscles a little bit. Feeling what level of openness you have as you are grounded, you are stable, you are strong, you are infinitely creative life force potential. Deep breath in. As you exhale, start to flex that left foot. Inhale, open that left knee and slowly walk your hands forward. Maybe keeping the arms straight and just moving halfway to the ground, or relaxing your elbows onto the ground. Breathing here, 10 breaths. Make sure that left foot is flexed. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Inhale. As you exhale, press into the hands, straighten out those arms, walk the hands beneath the shoulders, flatten out that left foot. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in your downward dog, 5 breaths. Close your eyes. Envision yourself growing roots from the hands and feet into the earth, drinking in the nourishment of Mother Earth. Deep breath in, big sigh. Inhale your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring that foot to the outside of your right hand. Tuck your belly button in. Inhale your left leg up and bring that foot to the outside of the left hand. Sink your seat down towards the ground. Bring your elbows to meet your knees. Straighten out your spine, finding Malasana, squat pose. And just sway lightly side to side. Lift one heel and then the other. Grounding down through your pelvic floor into Mother Earth.
Voltarei para buscar os instantes que não vivi junto do mar.
And then coming into stillness here, 10 breaths.
Na mão direita no seu espelho onde vivia fascinado.
Deep breath in. Exhale, fingertips down in front of your heart. Send your hips up and stretch those legs. Feet come parallel on the outside edges of your mat. Fold over your legs. Wide-legged standing forward fold. Breathe here. Inhale, halfway lift on fingertips. Exhale, fold, planting the palms beneath your shoulders. Step one foot back and then the other, coming into a plank pose. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down onto your belly, flattening out the toes, point behind. Inhale, cobra pose, full cobra. Feel your pelvis pressing into the ground, thighs pressing into the ground, tops of the feet pressing into the ground. Shoulders away from the ears, heart opening. Breathe in the energy of the earth. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly lower the chest back down, tuck the toes, push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, walk your feet one little step at a time. Maybe taking a few breaths to walk slowly towards your hands. Coming forward into your standing forward fold, Uttanasana, folding over the legs. Tuck your belly button into your spine. Inhale, rise up tall, reach to the sky. Root to rise, thumbs up above, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to your sides, palms to the sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. Finding your mountain pose, spreading your toes wide. Breathe here, inhale. Big sigh. Close your eyes, spread your toes, feel all four corners of the feet rooted into the earth. Imagine yourself growing your roots from your feet down into the earth, feeling grounded, stable, and strong. And we're going to spend some time with tree pose here, so you can spread your left toes wide, shift your weight into your left foot, bring your right foot to your right ankle, and resting on the right big toe, opening that right knee out to the side. Bring your palms together at your chest, finding a tree pose, just this first stage of tree. And breathe here for 5 breaths, envisioning your roots growing down through your toes and feet. Inhale. Exhale, bring that foot up to your calf. And breathe here for 5 breaths. Maybe you can externally rotate the hip a little bit more and feel your balance a little bit more. Growing your roots from that foot into the earth, drinking in the nourishment of the earth just like a tree. 10 breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring that foot into your left thigh, maybe helping it up so that you don't put any pressure on your knee. Squeezing the left thigh into the right foot, finding your tree pose, and maybe even bringing the arms up for this one. And we'll be here for 20 breaths. I am strong, I am stable, I am balanced, I am grounded, I am stable, I am strong. I am infinitely creative life force potential. finding a deep breath in. Exhale, lower that foot out far to the side. Point the left foot out opposite direction. Bring your elbows in line with your shoulders, finding a goddess pose. Inhale, straighten the legs. Palms come together above head. Exhale, sink back into your goddess. And we'll go through this 10 times. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, root down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, root. Connecting to the goddess energy, to the Mother Earth energy. 5 more. Inhale, straighten out the legs. Exhale, palms come to your heart. Heel toe your feet back in till they come parallel underneath your hips. Finding your setup for your tree posture on the opposite side. Spreading the right toes wide now. Inhale your left foot up onto the big toe, bringing the arch of the foot to the ankle, and breathe here. Inhale, exhale, lift that foot up to meet the calf. Breathing here, 10 breaths. Find your focal point, your drishti, to keep your balance. Deep inhale. Exhale, help that foot up into your left thigh. Connecting right thigh, connecting left foot and right thigh together. Squeezing in with the quadricep as you press in with the foot. Making sure that the foot is above the knee. And then inhale the arms up. Find your balance here. 20 breaths. Grounded, stable, and strong, infinitely powerful in your connection to Mother Earth. breath in. Exhale, bring that left foot off the thigh and step it out wide as you can. Pivot the right foot out to meet the left in parallel, so they're both pointing opposite directions, pardon me. So feet are wide, coming back into our goddess pose. And we're just gonna stay here in our goddess pose, 5 breaths. Inhale, straighten out the legs, bring the feet parallel to each other, reach the arms above head, fold forward over the legs, coming into a wide-legged standing forward fold. Hands on your heels or ankles if you can, otherwise place the hands beneath the shoulders. Inhale your hands beneath your shoulders, placing the hands on fingertips, coming into a halfway lift. Deep breath in, big breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, heel toe your feet in, pointing the feet opposite directions, but coming in underneath the hips to find a malasana, a squat pose. Bringing the elbows into the chest, into the knees, the thumbs to the chest. Breathing here in your squat, 10 breaths. Inhale, exhale, bring one hand behind and then the other. Make your way onto your seat, slide your feet out, and plant the feet out wide and keep the knees bent so the feet are wider than hips width distance and there's enough room to bend one knee in and then the other as we do some windshield wipers. So moving into windshield wipers here. And coming into stillness, bring the soles of your feet together, pull the flesh of your seat out from underneath you, finding a Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. Inhale the arms up, exhale with the core tucked in, fold forward, long spine, lower down as far as you can, maybe onto your elbows, maybe stack your elbows on your ankles or on the sides of the feet and place your head in your hands, pardon me, or fold all the way over, allowing your hands to stack on top of the feet or your forehead right into your feet. Find a deep inhale. Exhale, pressing into the forearms and the hands. Straighten out the arms. Walk yourself back, coming back up with a straight spine into your Baddha Konasana. Inhale, straight spine. Big breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten out the legs, bringing the legs out wide to a wide-legged seated forward fold. Feet are flexed. And you're again just checking that you're sitting right on your sits bones. And we're gonna fold forward here, so you can walk yourself forward and find your edge. So if it's already quite a lot of a stretch right here, just stay here and relax the head and neck down. If you have more room, walk yourself forward. Maybe come down onto the elbows. Relax head and neck down. Find what works for you in this fold, because we'll be here for 2 minutes. Growing your roots down from the pelvic floor and from your legs. I am grounded, I am stable, I am strong. I am connected to Mother Earth. I am infinite creative life force potential. I have everything I need. I have everything I want. I am infinitely supported. I am grounded, I am stable, I am strong. I am connected to Mother Earth. I am infinite life force creative potential. I have everything I need. I have everything I want. I am always supported. I am always enough. Find a deep inhale. Exhale, press into the hands, lift your chest up, straightening out your spine, walking your hands back a little bit at a time to come up with a straight spine. And very slowly, maybe even bringing your hands underneath your knees, bending one knee and then the other, and bring the feet in, straighten the legs out in front of you. Allow the feet to become relaxed and soft. And then slowly start to walk yourself over top of your legs, coming into a caterpillar pose. Another 2-minute posture here. Sinking in, surrendering in, and envisioning your roots growing down into the core of Mother Earth, drinking in the unconditional loving nourishment of our grandmother Earth. Find a deep breath in and a big breath out. Inhale. Exhale, slowly walking yourself back up along your legs, coming up with a straight spine. Inhale your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Roll out your feet and your ankles a little bit. And we're going to lower ourselves down onto our backs. So lowering onto your back and bending those knees, planting those feet, preparing for our bridge posture just like we began with. And you'll press into your feet. The heels are placed just 5-6 inches away from your seat, just so you can graze the heels with your fingertips. And we're going to come up into a full Setu Bandhasana, our full bridge posture this time. So you'll inhale, pressing into the feet, keeping the thighs and knees parallel. Lift the pelvis up as high as you can. And if it's accessible to you, roll the shoulders and the triceps underneath the chest a little bit and interlace your hands underneath your sacrum. Press into the forearms. If this is not accessible to you, just keep the arms at the sides of the body, or even roll the shoulders underneath slightly and keep the palms just under the rib cage, wherever they land. If you can, interlace the fingers, press into the heels of the hands, press into the forearms, lifting the hips as high as you can. Keep your feet planted here, thighs parallel, so hugging your knees in towards each other so they don't splay out as you continue to press the pelvis up to the sky. 1 minute in Setu Bandhasana.
The flowers of the waters give
see if you can press your hips up even a little higher. 5 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower your pelvis back down onto your mat. Release the arms to your sides. Stretch your legs out. Shake the legs out. Inhale your arms behind you. Point your toes. Stretch your whole body long. And as you exhale, bring your arms down to your sides and bring the soles of your feet together without pushing too much of a stretch. But we'll take our Shavasana in reclined Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. So allowing yourself to come into relaxation and making sure that you can put the soles of the feet together but not feel too strained. If this is simply uncomfortable for you, feel free to straighten out the legs, but set them out wider than the edges of your mat. Breathing into your back body, sinking into the earth, allowing every part of you to relax in connection with the earth, holding and supporting you, cradling you as a divine child of Mother Earth, Grandmother Earth, and Father Sky, God, Creator. The Goddess, the God, the universal child are all infinitely united in the universe as the creator force. And that force is balance of feminine, balance of masculine, and the creative life force potential that comes from the universal child, which each of us is. Grow your roots down into the earth and drink this nourishment of the creators of our lives, ourselves, relaxing and integrating. I am grounded, I am stable, I am strong.
My smile lives in the cold, clear waters running free down to the sea. My smile lives in the cold, clear waters running free down to the sea.
you can start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Slowly sinking into your body fully and waking yourself up. Maybe looking to the left and looking to the right as you softly open your eyes. Deciding how you're going to come up to a seat, maybe rolling onto one side of the body and then pushing yourself up, or rolling back and forth along the spine and flipping yourself up, or doing a bit of a sit-up with your core and just sitting up. And we'll close our practice inhaling the arms out and up above head. Bring your thumbs to your heart center and think of your favorite place in nature. Your favorite tree, your favorite bush, your favorite beach. Somewhere in nature where you have really felt the connection to the earth, to the nature. See it in your mind's eye. Send your gratitude there now. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Earth, for this life. I am grounded, I am stable, I am strong, I am grateful. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Earth, for this life. I am grounded, I am stable, I am strong, I am grateful. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you for this life. I am grounded, I am strong, I am grateful. And we'll close our practice with the Bija mantra or seed sound for Muladhara, root chakra, Lam, L-A-M. Deep breath in, big breath out. Inhale to Lam 3 times. And as low of a voice as you can make it. Lam. Big breath out. And just place your hands down on the ground in front of you, thanking the earth for her support. Namaste, Sat Nam. Thank you for joining me for this practice today. May you feel grounded and connected to the earth at your feet, and may gratitude for the life that this earth provides flow from your heart to the hearts of all that you meet. Blessed be.